Wow, we in the building, baby. Okay. Live. Okay, so since I listed, click public and then okay. What's up, chat? We here, man. Yeah, man. Back. Are back. We are back. We welcome back. All right, man. What we gonna do today, man? Looking at some fights. We gonna watch this. Gonna watch this Aaron Cook fight, man. No, we know crazy day today, chat. Crazy, 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 crazy day today, chat. Crazy day today. Hold on. Hi, bro. It's hot. Day has been. Welcome, welcome, man. We in the building. We're just gonna kick it today, man. We're gonna kick it for a little bit, see what we got going here. Um, those of you that chat, I appreciate saying if you say hi and make a comment, like and share and subscribe to the. Okay. Yeah, chat, man. I know we're at some stuff. Got a lot to talk about today. Got a lot to talk about. See here. Oh man. Yeah, man. So let's just want to get to see. That you're gonna watch. Of course, obviously, we're gonna. I want to see this ISO speed race. Got to look at this race, man. Then we're gonna go and look at some Taekwondo. I mean, I am in the zone where you can't stop it. Hitting in your body, I feel strength for the bin. So move out the way. I am a I am in the zone where you can't stop it. Oi. All I wanna say is that oh, combination. Taekwondo combination. PS Taekwondo.
Man, keep going. Keep.
All right, chat. Let's go see this speed race, man. Race. Ah, there it is. 4.6 million views.
And we about to hit this huge. 41 million. So look, if
Okay, chat. Gonna look at this. See what's going on here. He said he already won, so we already know he won. But I need to see for myself what's going on here, bruh. Feel me? Also, before we get started, chat, make sure you like and subscribe. That good stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on all platforms as they are. Oh, uh, all right, chat. Watch this. All right, chat. In according to the way it need to be, baby. All right, we in here. So let's look at this. Let's look at this race, and
The
then
moment is here.
hold on. Let's look at this race. Then we're gonna and look at some fights. Talk about what's going on in the world. A lot to talk about. We got to talk about venue. They got a venue that they're looking at right now for the 2028 Olympic Games for Taekwondo right now. So they're looking. So we're gonna at that. We're gonna go to X. We're gonna look at that. There's so much we got going on right now, man. Oh yes, and we touched bases. We touched that the other day. So man, there's a lot going on. So let's just watch this. Let's watch this race. I need to see what was going on, and then we'll move on from there. Get it.
The moment is here, man. We got my man's Daniel.
Let's do this, man.
First off was Hill. Crazy.
Right here for the race, y'all. Y'all been waiting for the race, man. Daniel's ready. I'm ready, chat. We not gonna do no much talking, chat. We gonna get into the race. Who you got, me or Daniel? Daniel, you ready, man?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, bro. Hey, it's a lot of people. Hey, it's a lot of people who got.
First off, I'm mad at these telling bruh my name. I would have said that. My name is not Daniel, bruh. Straight up. My name is not Daniel. Danielle on the show. Like, all due respect, call me Daniel. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh.
Got your, a lot of people who's room for you, bro. Chat, Danielle.
You too, though. You too. It's gonna be close. I feel like it's even.
Danielle might be pretty fast, chat.
I've seen polls. It's pretty even.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though.
But I've been training. I've been training.
You been training?
I've been training to up my chances.
Ooh.
So I'm ready.
Okay, chat. I don't want to make an excuse, chat, but y'all know I did bruise my knee. Like, chat, this is not an excuse. Chat, when I lose, I'm not gonna say this.
Okay.
Okay? I promise you I'm not.
Okay.
No, like, I'm not gonna lose, but worst case, I did bruise my knee though, chat. I swear to God I did, bro. As you can see, like, you can probably tell the difference between my two knees. This was a bit more thick.
You're feeling like you can race, though.
Yeah. Like, it's just bruised. Like it just hurts if I come all the way up.
It's just a pain thing.
Yeah, it's just pain. It's not muscle. It's good.
Yeah.
And we about to hit this 41 million, bro.
Congratulations.
And we about to hit this
huge.
41 million. So look, if you beat me on my 41 million,
He's got what, like, people trying to subscribers out here, bro. But everybody, you know what I noticed though? Everybody be hating. Everybody hates on each other. They don't support each other. I think the best way to grow and everybody grow.
bro, you gonna be looking good.
I'll feel bad, but I gotta try. I'm gonna go all out.
That's gonna be a good
go all
honor
out
for you. Whoo, God. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get on the track, man. Come on.
Let's do it.
Go. Spam up the W's in the chat, man. We're not gonna do too much talking. Everybody sub up, like up, chat. Woo. And chat, I did get spikes. Bro, are these good spikes?
They look solid. Are they carbon?
I don't know.
Do we have the same ones? Very similar. I got Nike.
Chat, I did get spikes, but I don't want to do blocks though, because I don't know how to use blocks.
That's cool.
That's cool?
That's cool.
All right, chat, I got the spikes. Spike versus spike action, man. Ooh-wee. If they don't win, respect, chat. If he wins, he wins. But chat, I'm not going to lose, y'all. I just can't. You know, at the end of the day, I just can't lose. Like, I can't.
It's going to be a good race.
It's going to be a good race, though. Chat.
I've been trying to find times. I can't find how fast you are, man.
You don't know how fast I am?
I need, like, an official track time. I can't find them. I saw your 40.
You saw my 40?
That's impressive.
What's your 40?
I think it's close to yours.
For real? 4.4?
I think it's more like 4.6, but are you sure you ran a 4.4?
You will see, bro. You will see. I promise you I ran a 4.4, though. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Chat, sub up.
You guys got this. 41.
Right.
41 for speed.
Chat.
If I can help you get through that.
Chat, one thing I do like about Danielle, chat, this race is not toxic, bro.
He's still
That's what I do like about this race. All right.
Crazy.
Go all out, man. I just want to let you know, though, no matter what
Calling him Dan.
happens, I'm rooting for you in life. You're incredible at what you do. Your ability to entertain an audience for 4 hours is like nothing I've ever seen.
Thank you, man.
That being said, I'm not.
Hey, man,
I'm
W
going
race,
all
bro.
out for this.
I'm going all out too, bro. I love that, bro. Love, bro. Much love, bro. Thank you, bro. Much love for that. If I win, everybody, please have that subscribe ready. It's time for a race. You ready, bro?
Ready.
Hey, this not a game, right? Let's do this. It's a real race right here, chat.
Sick.
We put both shit on the line. We both going all out.
Smoke.
Oh, yeah, Speed. Let's fucking go!
Yeah, no chance.
Yo, what I tell you? Let's fucking go! Yo, what I tell you? Sir!
Yeah, no
Let's
chance.
go!
Chance with it.
Let's go!
Good job, man.
GG's, bro. Let's go! GG's, bro. GG's to me and Danielle, man. Good race,
You're
man.
fast.
I am fast.
You're fast.
Good race, bro.
You're fast.
GG's. Hey, Chad, that's the race right there. Let me see my phone. Chad, everybody sub up right now, y'all. Let's get the 41 million now.
I know Ashton. He was. I know he was. I know he was watching like. This whole thing is crazy, but I just need to see it.
Can I re-see that start?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
What's that?
And we hit 41 million.
Damn good stuff.
Let's go. Big 41 million, we won a race, bro. It's our show speed for a reason, chat. GG's to Danielle, though, bro. It's all love, chat. It's all love, but I'm still the fastest, bro. At the end of the day, chat, I'm still the fastest, bro. I told y'all boys, bro. Let's go! Let's fucking go, baby. Whew. Whew. You slipped?
Fast. I think I did a little, but I don't wanna.
You want? Hey, we can do it again if you slip.
We'll try.
You want to race again?
One more time. I don't want to make any excuses.
He
but I
slipped?
feel like
Okay, all right, bet. We're going to do one more. We're going to do one more. Say less. I'm warmed up now. Let's go.
Crazy.
I clearly have to have a good start to beat you, but I did slip a little.
He slipped, Chubb. We're going to do one more. We're going to do one more.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Appreciate y'all boys for 41 million. I love y'all. We're going to do one more. Come on. Come on.
Good.
Come on, let's go again.
You start training,
Let's go again.
you're gonna be insane.
We're going to go again, chat. All love, chat.
Right, and he hasn't even. That's the crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not even. Imagine.
But to be honest, even if you did slip, never mind.
You beat me.
Hey, Mason, same position. Same position.
No excuses.
Tie your shoe now. Tie your shoe.
I'm gonna tie my shoe. I'm warmed up now, chat. I think I'm gonna be a bit faster now.
Same distance, or you want to do shorter?
Wanna do 60?
Sure.
60 will look better on screen.
Wanna get 60?
Try. Yeah, let's try 60.
All right. It don't matter. I can still do 80 if you wanna do 80.
It's up to you.
I can still do 80. We can do 80 again.
Either way. I don't know if you have a better angle you want to get.
The angle will be better on 60.
You wanna do 80? You wanna do 80 again?
Sure.
It don't matter to me. All right, bet. Let's do 80 again. Go back, Slips.
And then he high me. Really?
Come on, man.
I think that he just has a great start. I think his start is insane. Like, he has fast twitch muscle too. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
As an athlete, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's young too. You know what I'm saying? I know this guy with Daniel LaBelle. I know he's got to be at least like in early 30s. Two.
Good job.
GG's, bro.
Congratulations.
GG's. Everybody test me on W, Daniel. My streak continues.
Honestly, man, you got the stamina too. I almost feel like you're better at 80 than 60.
Yeah, I get my top speed more later. People don't know that, though.
With Ashton's race too, you're gaining him at the end.
Yeah, I was getting them at the end. I love you. Everybody test me on W, Daniel. It's all love, chat. It's all love, bro. Let me know who won next, bro. Come on, man. Call me out. Hey, Tyreek Hill. Let's get it popping.
Yeah, at first I thought
Tyreek Hill, let's get it popping.
I ain't gonna hold you. If they race, they should really. They should sell tickets and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because people will want to see that for real.
First I thought Tyreek would have you, but after seeing your race now, you might have a chance.
I'm still getting ready. Anyways, y'all, hit that sub button, hit that like button. Tomorrow, I got a music video drop. Then on the 25th, me and Kai got a marathon coming in. So the next stream will be on the 25th, chat. In 2 days, we're doing a marathon. And tomorrow we got a music video. Bro, stop saying that shit, bro. You trying to be funny, bro. He's saying Messi after I just hit 41 million subscribers, bro. What's wrong with this kid? This kid's spamming Messi. But look, though.
Would Ronaldo race you? I heard he's 23, 24 miles an hour.
Really? He's 24, 25?
I saw a video. Messi was at 20. It was an approximate.
Fire, 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 fire. All right, chat, we got to see the race. I wanted to see that myself. I knew he already won, but I wanted to see. Back to the real, bruh. Back to the real. See what we got going on. So we saw the pipeline yesterday. We saw what they was talking about. Taekwondo and American. Let's look at this Jay Warwick, man. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. We got stop right. Okay. Oh. Crap. All right, so before we go here and we watch this, let's do a little recap. You know what I'm saying? Jay Warwick fought for the USA at the 1988 Olympic Games semifinals. Same year that Grandmaster Perez and Coach Juan Moreno. At that time, Coach Juan Moreno was 17 years old. This was the match that we watched yesterday. Watched that yesterday, bro. And we saw how, look, I got a message the other day. Somebody was texting me. Man, I don't care what nobody say. Juan Moreno lost. And I'm like, bro, don't say that about the GOAT, bro. That's a conversation in the debate that we can talk about ever. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about that forever, and that's not going to go. So, but do you guys remember I believe we saw a video the other day. I think we can get to it. See if we can.
Welcome to Creator Confessions,
the confessional series
all about the YouTube community.
All right, let's go to Ez. So let's go to her Perez's channel called Peak Performance. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Subscribe to that. He has a good podcast with EJ, my former teammate. He's a coach now, so Jennings guy. Those of you all that are athletes, Coach Terrence Jennings. Grandmaster Herb. Others that known them and not it's coaching. Feel me? This is to the young listener, probably listen. Anyway, I believe he said the other day.
Afraid. You're dumber than a rock. You should be afraid. You've messed up the sport. Be afraid. But that's up to you. Your loss. What was the last Olympic tournament results? How's that going for you?
He said,
may he rest in peace. in Sharon's case, I think she was a bronze medalist. And by the way, Lynette was a gold medalist. But let's count down to the future
But none of them,
that hasn't
but
done
none of them were
anything.
there. None of them were there. And again, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not even saying it from a personal level on you, but they just, I don't know, maybe they were asked, maybe they weren't. When these things happen in our country, like, look, you guys got money to do all this other stuff, but you can't make the place look awesome.
You
guys
can
have money-
hate or love him, and you can hate and love him in different and equal parts. But one of the things I will say is this: Sang Lee taught me a few things, and also taught me a lot of things not to do. But one of the things that he did say, which was true, he says, "How you treat your juniors, how you treat your seniors, is how your juniors will treat you." So the way you treat your parents is the way your children will teach you. How you treat your seniors in Taekwondo.
Fact, that is
so
real.
good on USA Taekwondo. They've got the dumbest and the dumber in the room. The
Woo!
guys who haven't done anything, and even the guys who have been to the dance, I won't mention his name, he got knocked out and got a bronze medal in some tournaments. So that's
Boom. That's not saying any names, but let's go back to what I believe he's referring to. He's referring to this fight. He's referring to this fight in 1988 with Jay Warwick versus Chung Kook Hyun, Korea, in the 1988 Olympic Taekwondo welter semifinal. So let's go ahead and we're going to watch this fight. I think if we have to turn down the volume a little bit because that resolution is bad. Video. So let's watch this, man. Let's get into it.
Class, if not the best in the world in all classes right now, Chung Kook Hyun. And the Koreans that have filled Gyeongsang Stadium, Gymnasium, are cheering for him without restraint.
Now, mind you, I want y'all to remember this, right? I want y'all to remember this. Jay Warwick is now. Oh, let's get in. Hey, check this out. Let's get into it. Let's go. Pro Taekwondo. Pro Taekwondo, Jay Warwick. Boom, here he is right here, guys. Jay Warwick. Jay Warwick is a former United States Olympian in Taekwondo. Warwick won a bronze medal in the 1988 Seoul Olympics. In 1987, Barcelona World Championships. 2 goals in the 1986, blah, blah, blah. Now, I want y'all to think about this here. I want y'all to think about what's going on here. Grandmaster Herb Perez just finished saying that a certain individual got knocked out, whatever, got bronze. That's what I'm saying. You guys don't be knowing what's really going on in the game, bruh. You guys don't be knowing what's going on because people don't really know what's happening behind the scenes. People don't really know what's going on with fighters and athletes. People don't know. You know what I'm saying? They don't be knowing anything for real. They just go along in the sport and then but when you get to a high level, high caliber. You know what I'm saying? When you get to that, and when you get there to that stance, when you get in that motion, when you get in that realm of high caliber athletes, when you're talking world Olympians, you're on national Olympic qualification tournament, Pan Am Games and stuff like that. When you're at the highest, so much crazy crap that's behind closed doors, guys. So let's get here with Jay Warwick. All right. So who is Han Lee, coach, Grandmaster Han Lee? We're not talking about Coach Lee. We're talking about Jay Warwick here. All right. So boom, let's go into Jay Warwick. Jay Warwick is a former United States Olympian in Taekwondo. Warwick won a bronze medal in the 1988 Seoul Olympics, which is who we think Coach Perez is talking about. All right. Bronze medal, 87 Barcelona World Championships, gold at the 86 Pan Am Championships, and silver in 1982, bronze at the 1987 Pan Am Games, and 8 national titles. 1999, he became executive director of the United States Taekwondo Union, the USTU. Boom. Now, hold. We now I'm gonna tell you something. I've gotten messages and stuff. People that I respect from people that I believe are outstanding, um, outstanding people, man. Believe that you have the best interest in Taekwondo heart, believe in the game, believe in sport, integrity, ethic, all of that. So the USTU um, is now called the USA Taekwondo. Okay, USTU. Boom. Let's go. Uh, United States Taekwondo Union. Now I remember when I was coming up under the USTU. Okay. All right. This article has multiple issues. Blah blah blah. All right. So the USA Taekwondo is a national governing body of the Taekwondo for the United States Olympic Committee. And thus, the United States official member National Association of World Taekwondo (USAT) has complete authority over all decisions regarding U.S. national junior and senior team selections for World Taekwondo events, including the Summer Olympic Games Taekwondo competitions event. I'm gonna read that one more time, where it says the USAT has complete authority over all decisions regarding the U.S. national junior, regarding the U.S. national senior team selection for World Taekwondo events, including the Olympic Games Taekwondo competition events. So they can make the decisions on what they want, when they want it, how they want it, where they want it. They are the authority. I want y'all to think about that. Let's think on that. It was formatted in 1978. Sports Association, legal status is a federation. Purpose, development of Taekwondo as a sport in the United States. Headquarters, One Olympic Plaza, Colorado Springs. I believe some of that stuff has changed, blah, blah, blah. The history, the group formed in the 1970s as the AAU National Taekwondo Association, but later broke away from the AAU and created the United States Taekwondo Union. In 2005, its name changed again to the USA Taekwondo after the USOC took over the governance of the USTU in 2004. That was the same year, same Olympic year that I was the Olympic qualification team member with Stephen Lopez for the Olympic Games. Okay, all of this was going on while I was like 19, 20 years old. I had absolutely no idea what the heck was going on. Feel me, guys? Follow me here. Walk with me. Okay? Bada bing, bada boom. Got our 1988 Olympians here. Blah, blah, blah. Boom. Here we go. We got, right what I said, Juan Moreno, 17. He took the silver medal. Then we have, where is, and then there's Jerry Warwick at bronze. Okay. And then in 92, you have Herb Perez and then Juan Moreno again. Okay. God, 2004, I was supposed to, but it's all good. And then you got TJ here. Boom. Made the 2012 Olympic Games in London. At least one of us made it, goddammit. At least one of us made it. Feel me? But that's okay because we're going to have that conversation, guys. We're going to have that conversation because it's deep, 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 deep conversation about what went on and what was happening behind closed doors, guys. All right. So let's go back, man. Let's get back on topic. So Jay Warwick, he became executive director of the USTU, then director of sports partnership with the United States Olympic Committee in 2003. So he became an executive director in 2003. Okay, and in 2018 became secretary general of the USA Taekwondo. Outside sports, he had a long career as a restaurateur. Okay, so that's who Jay Warwick is, guys. That's who Jay Warwick is. Let's up. All right, boom, out of here. Boom. This is Jay Warwick. That's a picture. Boom. Okay. That's our guy. This is who I believe 100% that Coach Grandmaster Perez is referring to, stating his comments on the podcast. All right. Now he said that he received bronze and whatnot. So, and he's relating that individual to this. Right. So let's get back on topic and let's continue. Watch the.
This is going to be the first of 3 rounds. The winner here goes on to fight for silver and gold. The loser will take a bronze. And you see the concentration in the eyes of Jay Warwick. 31 years old. He had planned to retire in 1982.
Jay Warwick was 31 years old in 1988. Holy crap! What? Whoa! He was 31 years old in 1988. Yo, is he like 70? Whoa.
But the chance to compete in the Olympics, second in the sport, and now he is assured going home with at least a bronze. This will be.
Oh my God.
And look at this.
This came right off the back front leg axe kick.
Yes, Chung has been Jay's bane. Although Chung is the shortest in the weight class, is considered by all the best in the world. He's won 4 world championships, and he cracks Jay with a hammer kick to open the round. Slowing Jay up, but I know that Jay is prepared for Chung, and Jay's spirit won't be denied. 2 good roundhouse kicks by Jay, who has the greater reach.
Now, I want to make a point real quick. I know you guys are sitting there saying, God dang, Arnold, just play the video, bro. We want to see the video. Listen, I need to let it be known that my coach, this remark, fought Jay Warwick numerous times. Let's just let that be a note. Let's pin that up there in your brain. Let's go.
Jay is married, expecting a child in January. He's from Bozeman, Montana. And he is fully dedicated in his sporting life to Taekwondo. Making his Olympic debut in Seoul, Korea. Korea, of course, the home of this sport. Jay has devoted a lot to Taekwondo. One has to wonder, the Korean athletes are able to do nothing else except train. Jay runs a business. He's a supervisor for Godfather's Pizza. He's got a wife. He teaches. He's taught national champions. He's taught a world collegiate champion. But here he is fighting for the gold. He's given up so much. He's a chairman of the Athletes Advisory Council for Taekwondo. And here he is fighting his bane, Chung. Chung, 5'8.5". Nearly 5 inches shorter than Jay Warwick, but obviously not intimidated by that. He weighs 150 pounds. He's at first with a Seoul subway company. Well, he could certainly work in subway security in New York and nobody bothered him. Certainly, but you know, again, the Korean team, you know, they're going to work. It's very different than the American team.
This is my first time seeing this fight. Be honest with you.
Time Jay does. But again, nothing taken
My
away
first
from
time.
either of them. They're great competitors. This perhaps, Gray, should have been the final. The draw is determined purely by luck. There is no seeding. 16 men started this. We are now into the semifinals. Only 4 remaining in the men's welterweight class. Chung in the red, Jay Warwick in the blue, and Chung on the attack.
Oh my gosh. Oh!
It's a double jumping roundhouse kicker. Good technique, but Jay is on the attack. This is the most aggressive
Y'all know this paper scoring.
I've seen Jay against Chung. Usually he's a little hesitant.
Oh, front leg axe kick again.
The same kick that Chung hit him with at the beginning of the fight. 80 to 90% of all blows in this sport are delivered by the feet. Punching is allowed as long as it is not to the head and is below the...
Oh my God! That's what he was talking about.
Jay Warwick down.
That's what he was talking about, bro. What? We need to go back.
Look
You
awesome.
you
guys
can
have, like,
hate or love him, and you can hate and love him in different and equal parts. But one of the things I will say is this: Sang Lee taught me a few things, and also taught me a lot of things not to do. But one of the things that he did say, which was true, he says, "How you treat your juniors, how you treat your seniors is how your juniors will treat you." So the way you
yeah.
treat your parents is the way your children will teach you. How you treat your seniors in Taekwondo. So good on USA Taekwondo. They've got the dumbest and the dumber in the room, the guys who haven't done anything, and even the guys who have been to the dance. I won't mention his name. He got knocked out and got a bronze medal in some tournaments. So
Who do you think he's talking about? I think we figured. I think we just figured that out. Now that we've established that, now that we've established that, now that we've established that, there's a lot that's going. I don't have anything. In fact, I was told to protect him, always treat him with honor, especially because of how achieved actually really has a pretty damn good resume. Everything that he's doing. Saying. However, there's a big problem with the administration that a lot of people are concerned, and him being in the position where he is today. Let's go to being in the position that he's in today. Yeah, that brings us. This is perfect. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It brings us in. But um being in the position that he's in, let's go. Being in the position that a lot of people are a little upset and and disappointed in not just not with, but they're just disappointed what's happening and what's going in World Taekwondo. I believe A. Warwick is now there he is. Mr. Richard A. Warwick, Mr. Council members of the WT. Yes. He is a council member now of World Taekwondo. So if you notice, this guy is all over the place, and he is in position to make high level decisions. Bam, there he is. Secretary General, Mr. Richard J. Warwick, Secretary General of the USA Taekwondo. Okay. 8-time U.S. national champion, World Championship bronze, 8 Olympic. Just watch that fight, guys. Watch that. 1990, 1989, 97 U.S. national team coach, 93, 95 world coach administration, WTF, USU executive director, U.S. Olympic athlete advisor, 2003, 2009 U.S. Olympic. So he's made a sufficient career out of Taekwondo. efficient career out of Taekwondo. Rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? I think that a lot of people are really doing would love to do. The position that he's in, privilege. Right? It's not given, but it's also a privilege because that comes. However, a lot of people are disappointed in some of the decisions that are made by him and other individuals. I know you guys are going to sit here and say, Arnell, be careful. Watch what you say. You got to be careful because you could be blackballed. You could be, you could be, bankrupted. All sorts of things. Well, you know what, guys? At this point, I don't think anybody could at this point because I've already been in situations where that we'll talk about, that we will definitely talk about even more so as time moves on and this channel grows and we continue to keep speaking about what's going on in the sport of Taekwondo, Pro Taekwondo, USA Taekwondo, AAU, etc., etc., etc. There will be moments in time where I will be feeling a lot. Following me, guys? I will be revealing a lot of things that is going, and that's why I decided to continue to move forward with this channel, with this, because there is a lot that needs to be addressed. Okay. Right. So you all saw that. That's exactly what we just saw right there. This was the fight. And I'm going to tell you something. It's going to get real heated and real ugly. It's going to get real heated and ugly, man. It's a lot of stuff that needs to act. And that's the biggest problem that I think have in this sport, man. That nothing gets unpacked. Nothing gets unpacked for some reason. Some reason it gets unpacked. Everything gets thrown under the rug. Everything gets, you know what I'm saying, uh, 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 turned to blind eye or turned to shoulder. Nothing gets unpacked and talked about and handled and nipped in the bud. Nothing does. And those times are ready to change. All right, guys. Let's moving on. Let's moving on. Let's see some other fights, man. What we got here? 1993 U.S. National Championship. These some old school stuff, man. It's old school stuff. Um, let's see if we can see a fight with Master Patrice, my coach, and there was a fight with Jay Warrior. This fight, I think here. There might not see. Oh, boom.
Technicality stops us from saying
Let's check this out, guys.
was here with a punch and I'm not
I know. Okay, so we'll let's retract, and we're gonna go back. We'll put a pin on this one because we definitely want to see this, but we'll go back because this guys. Okay, so let's go back down to Here it is. Wow. That leads me to this guy. Site visit to LA 2028 follows successful Charlotte TGP challenge. Okay, so in Los Angeles, following the Charlotte 2025 World Grand Prix, June 13th to the 15th, World Taekwondo President Dr. Hungwon Choi led a technical delegation to Los Angeles for a venue inspection and planning meetings, preparation for the LA 2028 Olympic Games. So this looks like the venue here, guys. That looks like what the venue probably decision. Accompanying President Choi were Mr. Philip Baudot, chair of the WT Technical Commission, and as you can see here, who also accompanied him was Mr. Richard J. Warwick, because he is here as the USA Taekwondo Executive Director. And this is and the Olympic Games will be in LA in 2028. All right, so it makes sense why that was going on. Delegation also visited headquarters of the United States Olympic. There it is, right here. Delegation, wow. Site visits took place, blah, blah, blah. The delegation also visited the headquarters of the United States Olympic Committee. They went to the USOPC, visited the headquarters. The delegation met with key representatives from the 2028 organized committee, including Mr. Nico Priscina, Mr. Jack Smith, blah, blah, blah. During the inspection, both parties reviewed, blah, blah, blah. At the USOPC headquarters, Mr. Justin Hoy, IOC Commissioner of Culture, Olympic Heritage, and Ambassador of Taekwondo, Tarian Foundation, THF, experiences delight in visiting the newly inaugurated offices, and on behalf of the THF and WT, donated a symbolic flying torch for Beijing 2022 committee. This visit marks a significant milestone in the build-up for the 2028 Olympic Games in LA, blah, blah, blah. Right there. Oh, he's accompanying President WT. And I believe this is the reason why. So there's decisions that are being made. There's decisions that are being made. And I believe that a lot of individuals are not voting for these to happen. It's supposed to be some sort of voting process. It's supposed to be some sort of voting process. Like one nation, and within that voting process is where things get elected, et cetera, et cetera. So from what I'm seeing and what I may be hearing, that a lot of that stuff is not going on, and a lot of people are angry, a lot of people are upset, a lot of people are disappointed, and not gonna lie, I got my opinion. I don't blame them. I don't blame them, guys. I don't blame them. Right? So let's go ahead. So let's get to some real. Let's go to the. That's enough for the politics. Okay. Politics. All righty. Okay. Boom. Let's get to the work. Get to the work. I was sitting there. God, man, just get to the work. Just get to the work. Let's get to the work. We got Jawed Achab from Belgium versus Mark Lopez. Now we spoke about Mark Lopez prior. Because we watched fights. There was Jason Hahn, who's in the same weight class as Mark Lopez. Mark Lopez, and those two individuals. We spoke about Dr. Jason Hahn. I apologize, Dr. Jason Hahn. We spoke about Dr. Jason Hahn about 2 or 3 days ago, guys, and said how Dr. Jason Hahn was an amazing athlete. Talked about how helped me along my way and my all that great stuff. It's amazing about Dr. Jason. I don't think I don't think see how awesome but he fought this guy, Mark Lopez, and he is the younger brother of Gene Lopez, who was his coach, who was also a U.S. national team. And we did video on Gene Lopez I want to say a week or so ago. And the younger brother of Steven Lopez, the 5-time world champion, Olympian, etc., etc. The GOAT, USA Taekwondo. He's the younger brother, and he was just as good. I had the privilege of meeting them all, the family. They also have a younger sister. Well, no, she's younger than Mark. Yeah, she's younger. But anyway, make a long story short, let's get to the video, man.
Shortcut is in the throw, so a bit high, but his opponent went down and couldn't continue. So he's had a good run in here. So he should be fresh. He should have fresh legs.
I was going to say that's got to help, hasn't it? He had one less fight because of withdrawal. He had a shorter fight because of a withdrawal in the fight. He must feel fresh as a daisy.
Here we go.
I mean, obviously, if someone's been competing for so long, I think
Grand Prix semifinals.
There shouldn't be really a difference, but I mean, there'll be the difference in the styles, as you see. There's someone that's maybe been fighting for a lot longer. They've gone through the different styles through the eras. So I think Mark Lopez will be kind of single shots, nice and strong.
We're gonna analyze this fight, guys. These are two great fighters. Two great fighters.
Whereas Belgium's got a lot of versatility, kind of with his leg control. So he's a lot of flicks and taps to the body and taps to the face. So there's a different clash in styles, but it should be a good fight. And well, it's obviously going to start soon, so we'll see how they both get on.
Lopez just a year younger than me, and I'm definitely not minus 68 kilograms. Not sure what I'd be on the scales of the Taekwondo world. Definitely a plus.
There we go, straight into it.
Lopez and a sharp hit for a place against Ideun of Korea.
An open stance here as opposed to the second fight, so an open stance now, so very physical in the clinch. He's pushing him, he's turning him, which is good. But yeah, they're in an open stance, so the back leg's there and the open side of the pad is there.
Belgium's coming forward
for the back leg turning kick.
Just to
spin attempt.
Now stop. I know this. I've seen Belgium fight before. Stop. I've seen him fight before, and of course I've watched. Seen a job from Belgium fight before. I see in kind of like what I saw in Servet from Turkey. He's agile, he's quick, he's fast, he's flexible. He can hit you with left, right. But when he comes forward, he's coming forward with heat, and at the same time, he has the ability to that front leg. He's cutting and chopping. He's going forward. But bam, in the game, modernized and changed so much. Mark, it's just amazing how Mark came back in the 90s. This is what I understand. I understand because I came from the 90s, all the way up to the 2000s, all the way up through 2010. 2010 was my last national championship I won. And so I understand, and that's still 15 years ago from today. Feel me? So let's think, right? Mark Lopez has been through generation and generation and generation, and he's able to adapt his style. He's able to adapt the game to the game so he can be a contender. And this is the finals at the Grand Prix. What year was this? Those of you that know the year, make sure you put it in the comments. I want to say 2000. Not sure. Let's get it.
But he closed down.
For those of you watching, and normally the letters of the country are on the back of the uniforms. You'll note that Lopez is not.
Leg out there, front leg.
So he's in the blue
Mark usually got that. Bam.
Attempt for a cut and went high by Lopez there. Both of these fighters, I like watching them fight. They're both, they like to get stuck in. They're both quite aggressive and not scared to
fast
fight.
kick.
Some fighters can be a bit timid and just kind of stealing fights, but these two like to get stuck in, so I think we're going to have a good fight.
Silver medalist in Kazakhstan in the Grand Prix was Lopez. So he'll be desperate to get more points. Another check, another medal.
Leg.
Back leg, good cover. Nice shot back leg from Ashar, but good cover by Mark Lopez.
Ashab's journey here was
Padachuggy right under.
Did the exact same back to him. Nice cut from Lopez.
It was a little bit different to Lopez as well. Lopez has had some gaps. Ashab was actually trailing against Hasbagnani with 3 seconds to go. He drew it back to 7 apiece and then won the golden point as well. Hasbagnani, by the way, was not happy at the end of that fight. Lots of shakes of the head and he threw his helmet off. But here is Ashab into this semi-final. And again, that just goes to demonstrate the quick speed of this sport, how it can all change.
He understands. He's looking at his distance too. He's able to bring his leg up, and he's using his knee and his leg, so that gives him, he understands his distance from there. Because if he extends his leg and he touches a chop, that allows him to know, okay, that's my distance. So I can score a point from anywhere I am if I'm within that distance, if I extend my leg. But he has to have his knee up in order for him to do that. You understand what I'm saying?
3 seconds on the clock when Ashab leveled it up. He's so he won't be worried about this 1-0 deficit at the moment.
Like I said, compared to the last fight, they're in open stance, so that's why. There we go. Back leg is on. The back leg training kick, because the pad's there. Punch from Ashab.
That's one thing I also admired so much. Let me tell you something. I wanted action. I wanted to be in action. Now I would be patient when the fight, but within the mix, I'm trying to get to the action. I'm trying to get into the mix because I knew if I was throwing 3,000 kicks around, 3,000 kicks a fight, I'm gonna score at least 10% of them. You know what I'm saying? And that's not. Don't take that literal, guys. You guys will take that literal. No, you didn't throw 3,000 kicks. Like, get out. Come on. Don't take that literal. But you get my point. What I respect so much about the Lopez's is they will put sleep. They will put you to sleep, y'all. They will put you to sleep. Keep bouncing the whole time, and before you know it, the score is 3-0 because you're like, what the heck, bro? Like, how did you even score? Like, we didn't even do anything. That's because he's relaxing. Now, can he put the work on? Definitely put the work on.
Bro, we got the punch, 1-1.
One apiece there, and again, this is a good example of two completely different, contrasting matches. The first one was quite a cagey affair, as you said. These two are opening up. They're quite happy to try and go at each other.
Okay, that's the front leg.
Yeah, they're both physical fighters. Oh, good strong kick there. Felt that one. Spin. There we go. That's a spin. So that's 3.
Mark got that Notabon. It's crazy. Mark's Notabon was always nasty. Always nasty.
Sharp goes for a headshot.
3-1 Mark.
For USA for falling over.
That's one of the new rules. Has that made your life more difficult or easier?
I think it's good personally. It stops a lot of people punch again from Ashab, and he gets it again. They're scoring punches in this tournament. To be fair, they're scoring a lot of punches, so people are working it and they're using it to the Ashab. I've watched him throughout the day, and he's scored a lot of punches. It's working well. For it's 2 punches, 3-2. It's a good first round.
As I go back to the corners, I'll try and get you back to that point then. Kyongos, you hit the deck, whether it be with your hand, your finger, your head, whatever it is that hits the deck, it's a Kyongo now. So you start to get penalised, and you were just saying you think that's one of the better rules that's been brought in.
I think it's good. I mean, I think it's good because a lot of fighters sometimes they fall over and kick, and they'll fall over so you can't counter them.
Second round.
They change stance there, we'll see, but good first round.
round.
I reckon it's going to be an action-packed fight. Headshot close there with a headshot from Lopez.
Lopez straight out of the blocks. Bit of moisture on Ashab's red gear.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good fight, and Ashab's really got really good leg control. His legs can go flick around, body to head, head to body, so needs to be careful of that Lopez.
Oi!
Good punch again.
Oh my gosh.
Ashab is using that to good effect. This time not able to connect where he needs to connect. I'm sure that's not the last of the close range punches from Ashab in this one.
Back leg counter. Very similar, they're scoring similar points. They're both going in with the front leg check, the front leg side kick, and then...
If anybody, you ask me, Mark is tempo. He's controlling the tempo. The tempo is just, effective. Same said about Steven. Across the gun line, gonna smack.
Cutting it with the back leg turning kick, so it's quite a similar pattern. Twist kick attempts.
Now it's all square. That singular Kyongo for Lopez becomes a little bit more important as time goes on. Referee just goes back to the middle.
Good turn then from Lopez, was on the edge of the area, turned his opponent, and now he's back in the middle.
Yeah, see? Oh my God, he just said it. Control the tempo. See? He just said it. I'm paying attention to all you guys. Guys, don't ever think for 1 second I don't know what I'm talking about. Think that. Don't ever think I don't know what I'm talking about. Same rules apply to this very day. Same rules apply to this very. Let's go.
But Lopez needs to be careful as well because he needs to watch his head sometimes because Sharp from Belgium can surprise people with head kicks. Good back kick attempt then. He's trying to milk a Kyongo, I think. So Red's trying to get a Kyongo against him, but the referee did not give it.
Certainly felt that. Sharp. Lopez.
Front leg from Belgium, just the front leg.
Oi.
Oh, tries high in the punch.
These two very even so far, and Sharp has fought his way back from a few points back to now lead. As we come into the final minute of the second round, he's got a couple of points lead now, and Sharp is really picking off the smaller points here.
Yeah, Sharp's when he's in close, he's punching, and ironically, Mark Lopez likes to punch as well in the clinch, but he's not really working it. Sharp's like it as soon as he gets in close, he's working that punch, and he's being clever because the referees are scoring it every time he's punching, and it's worth the option. He's scored several points from it in this fight, and a lot throughout the tournament.
Final 30 seconds of this second round. Men's minus 68 kilogram semi-final, and again Sharp looking for some close range points with the fists. Had a fair few shots that have gone awry into the head and into the neck area throughout the course of this competition. And is that because there are more uses of the punch throughout this Grand Prix?
I think that's double. I think a few people have been caught with punches to the head or the neck. Obviously, it's illegal in this style, but I think it's just unfortunate.
Good back leg there it is, 5-4.
American Lopez here on your right of your screen in the blue. Just nicked another point back as we go into this break, and that will be good for him to
you can literally tell just from me knowing how Mark and I can literally tell that yes, he's a lot older, but you can honestly see that he's electronic really takes away from the trim shock that I know that he's so used to. So used to if I just pop you, you know what I mean? The point's gonna score. But because now it's like if I don't hit the chest guard properly, it won't score. So you can just see. I think it's frustration. Definitely. Irritation. There it is. There it is. It's not frustration. It's irritation. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Let's get it.
Trail by just the one.
Yeah, it was perfect. It's what you want. Down by 2 points in the last couple of seconds, he takes it to 4-5, and you can be comfortable
last round,
again.
guys.
He's also won 4 open. In such good form that he'll take this.
I think Lopez. I think he could get another.
Takes the come from behind, or is back out they go.
He came out too late, so they're going to
final round. If I had to put you on the spot, Damon, is Lopez got what it takes to come from behind, or is Sharp in such good form that he'll take this?
I think Lopez. I think he could get another point with a back leg counter again when a Sharp's using his check to keep him away. He could cut him with a back leg. I think his spins are working really well, and maybe a back kick could work. So we'll see. But a Sharp's not really used his headshots as he has done throughout the previous fight. So maybe that could change the match, but we'll see. We'll see. The back leg again from Lopez. I think he will look for that back leg, but
I wish that I know that he has it in. Just boom, boom with the double to see what it does.
I think he could change it up again or repeat and follow with it.
That's it. 5-4 Chab, Belgium.
Sharp.
There we go.
Oh, went for it, and he left himself a bit open as he did so.
Oh, he's
One thing he's got to be
canceling.
careful of, and Sharp is.
I'm pretty sure this was the era when cancel really starting to develop, and he's adapted. All you can see that he's adapted.
He was telegraphing it. Lopez wasn't able to block it. We saw it here. He wasn't able to score with it either, Sharp. So it keeps it at 4-5.
Oh,
this crowd drawn into, fairly quiet at the moment, but they're drawn into this. Unsure where it's going.
I think Lopez is Ashab's punched quite a few times.
He's
so
going to want to turn
I
up
think
when
Lopez
he
it'd
can,
be
you
good
know
for
what I
him
mean?
to use his leg, and then when he closes to jam the check-in or go high so he can catch him as he comes in with a punch.
Come on, that's the double.
Sharp just wobbling and moving backwards here, and Lopez will start to try and put more and more pressure on as this ticks away. Minute 16 remaining. Another attempt there from Ashab denied.
Right, let's
I'm
go.
not sure if Lopez can punch with his left
Come
hand,
on.
but I think a punch would be good from him as well as the check drops, or if he blocks the check to throw a left hand punch, but it depends which hand he punches with. But I think if USA tried a big punch, he would score.
He seems almost loath to do it. Once they came into close quarters, he seems almost loath to try and take the early point. Ashab puts a bit of breathing space between the two of them. 60 seconds here. You said Lopez, silver medalist in Kazakhstan. He needs 2 points to get Ashab going for it.
I think
double.
Go with his psychic, go with his check, and then hold it, and then give time for Belgium to come in to then kick high or to kick to the body. But I think that would work really well for Lopez to give him the bait, and when he comes in,
you can see Achab is slick, real slick. He's able to do inverted roundhouse kick and moving, adjust his body. He's slick.
And go high.
Ashab taking one to the side when he wasn't expecting it. Referee just telling him to get on with it.
Might spin Lopez. There we go.
Oh!
They'll find something. Ashab nearly connecting with the head there, and that's a tempted headshot from Lopez.
Again, the punch is killing him. He needs to switch on to the punch or just punch with him.
I think there is going to be a protest.
Yeah, they might maybe stand up. I'm not sure the headshot looked close. But the thing is, with this new system, if it would have hit him on the head, should have registered on the head guard.
I think the coach here for Lopez is saying that it's hit him in the face. It's not necessarily there. A little bit later on, the foot coming up.
USA is going to appeal now to say that axe kick, the chop kick, hit him in the face. I'm not sure. We'll see here on the screen. I'm not sure it did, but it's worth the try at this stage. No, just
so it is fraction away.
Just short.
It is a fraction away. Now the guys in front of us, they've got the hardest job. The officials sat in a line literally in front of our commentary position. They're the guys who have to make the decisions. They've got laptops and technology, and that again is advancements in the sport.
That's another thing. The game has changed so much during the days of. I was coming up in the era where that's when they started use. Out of play and everything like that, and that's when it started to happen in that era. Now we're in it. Now we're in it.
There they are.
And it wasn't given. So.
And you could think, I wish. And now it's crazy if you had the technology that back then.
The fight remains back on.
You can see all of the tools they've got at their disposal. All the utensils.
Needs to fix his electronic head guard. I think it's come loose. There we go. Here we go, nice little rest then for both. Athletes should feel a bit fresh now. Last 30 seconds, Lopez needs to work it.
That may work in
Gotta go,
Lopez's favor. 7-4 Sharp. 25 seconds remaining. 8-5 now. This just points just ticking over here.
He's going to go for it now.
Spin kick from Lopez. 9-5. Well done for Sharp. Kick Lopez and scores big. 12-5 here with 12 seconds remaining.
Spin. Congo, he touched down. He's still going to stay 12-5. Oh, he's going to
go.
Seconds on the
go.
clock.
Go.
It's going to be hard now, 7 seconds.
Bam!
Oh, punched him. Starts to punch a bit too late in the fight.
It felt like a couple of those were a little bit in the wrong place there, Damon. We'll brush aside that one because Ashab has just given us.
It was a great fight, man. But you got to see how things have changed. Let's read the comments, man. All right, guys, we're gonna look at right here. Winning championship. This is how you get attention. You gotta have a tournament straight up. You gotta get the. Cutting forward with that front leg. That's that thing I hate that jump and trying to punch like that. Like, I don't like that, man. You're gonna get smacked if you don't. I don't care enough. All right, guys.
Referee.
So, guys, we saw a lot of what we're looking at, talking about the politics of it. We're studying fights. We're seeing a bunch, man. We're seeing a bunch of stuff that's going on. But look, make sure, let me remind you, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys follow me on all my social medias. Make sure you guys, like and share, that good stuff. Push forward on this, grow, and we can grow all together. You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds far-fetched, but we can all grow together. All grow together. I want to see some. Hook kick to the face. Oh my gosh. Back kick, and then here's a jump hook. Ooh. Pressure. Oh! Oh my gosh. Everybody, I've seen this one. You've seen this one. Got him out of there. Boom! Hit him hard. Hit him hard too. Boom!
That the brothers on the rise now.
Oh.
Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but they see where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you
oh
were
my
watching, I was
gosh.
handling my business. Now
Oh
I got
my
the ball
gosh.
like Harry Potter playing Quidditch.
Just
My
out.
business so humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all
Seeing
that.
this.
Yeah, I'm
Boom.
all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that's
Wasn't
what you
ready for
call that. I'ma blow up in the
I don't
summer,
know why
have
he
them
jumped
yelling
around
fall
like that.
back.
Crazy
And I've
man.
always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like
Oh.
gold. They told me I'm the best, and I
think
told
that
them
was a
I
two.
know. Cause when I'm in your town,
That was a
let me
two.
take an ISO. Yeah,
From Mouthpiece.
this ain't on the man.
Yep,
Facts,
Mouthpiece.
bro. Lot of haters. Tell me where they at, though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap, though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Fly back double.
I'm going mainstream. Flow
Gotta
like
move out of
water,
there.
so I'm going mainstream.
That needs to that should be on a consistent basis, man. That double and them triples should be. I'm gonna say that forever. I don't care who you are. That needs to be done constantly. Doubles and triples, quads. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm going
He's out.
mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going.
Crazy, y'all. All right, guys, man. So we. Taekwondo.
Hey, everybody out there in the world today, it's Hey everybody out there in the world today, it's Ramsey Dewey over here in Shanghai, China. Welcome to another edition of Q&A with the Coach. Today we have a question from More Awesome Metal, who says, you said previously that any martial art can actually perform in fighting if the guy who practices this martial art previously knows how to fight and tries to decipher the true meaning of the forms he's been practicing. Well, I said something along those lines. That's a paraphrase, I suppose. I'll accept it. He goes on to say, in order to find their true, original, and meaningful applications in fighting. You also said that you originally come from the martial art of Taekwondo. That's true. As a much younger man, I began practicing Taekwondo. Did that for a very long time. And yeah. He goes on to say, so here's my question. Now that you are a true experienced fighter who has experienced dozens of fighting styles, techniques, and challenged your skills against so many various fighters in the ring, in the cage, etc., I wonder this. Have you managed yet to find out how to make Taekwondo an efficient combat style that you yourself can apply in real combat? Or is Taekwondo just a helpless system of fighting anyhow you've tried? He has another question, but let's address this one first. Taekwondo. Okay. What is Taekwondo? Taekwondo has become the world's most popular martial arts themed daycare system, meaning parents will take their small children to a Taekwondo class, drop them off, hope their children will achieve some level of discipline, have fun, and give the parents some time away to go shopping or whatever, so they can come back and pick up little Billy in an hour or two, and he can live out his fantasy of being a Power Ranger for a
Hey, this guy is hitting it on the nail. Facts. Why do I know this? Yes. I know this because that's what a lot of people do. The parents don't care about Taekwondo. They don't love Taekwondo. They don't give a crap. They could care less. They're just putting their kid in it because their kid wants to be a Power Ranger or a Ninja Turtle. So they just drop them off like it's a daycare and have no respect for the sport. And this is where we need to change that, guys. This is where we need to change that. Us as Taekwondo practitioners, us as Taekwondo fighters and athletes and coaches, okay, we need to bring back the respect and the significance of how valuable Taekwondo is, and I also would say this to excuse me, I would also say this to diminish the disrespect of the sport. There's the key word right there. Start calling it not just Taekwondo anymore. You got to be specific now and say sport Taekwondo. Because if you say sport Taekwondo, then the parents and the guardians will understand that it's a sport and no different than football, baseball, basketball, etc. They'll have a better understanding that this sport requires, right? It requires practice, dedication, commitment, right? It requires all of these things. It's not a place to just drop your kid off so you can go shopping. I agree 100%.
A little bit each day. But before that, Taekwondo was a fairly well-respected martial art practiced by adult human beings who were serious about fighting.
Yeah.
What is Taekwondo? Taekwondo is a kicking martial art. Sure, there's more to it than that. The word actually means the foot and fist way. The way of punching and kicking. But predominantly, in its modern form of practice, Taekwondo is the kicking martial art. It's how to kick in the context of kicking against someone who is kicking back at you. That's Taekwondo. That's Olympic Taekwondo, and the ITF, International Taekwondo Federation, also allows light contact punches to the head or the face. But both styles are principally about kicking. Okay. Now, here's the problem with that, is that if you have only practiced kicking or predominantly kicking in that context of a guy only kicking back at you or predominantly kicking back at you, and then you fight a guy who's a pretty decent boxer, you might think, well, kicks are stronger than punches, but then you'll find out very quickly that the boxer 9 times out of 10 is going to win that fight. And that confuses people. It's like, well, wait, I thought Taekwondo was this serious martial arts, and martial arts is better than boxing. Except boxing is a martial art. Martial art is or boxing is the martial art of position.
Yes.
It is the martial art of positioning yourself to land strikes on your opponent in a manner in which they are not able to land strikes on you. And so if a boxer understands your range is long-distance kicking, he knows how to cut you off so you can't do that. and make angles that you wouldn't have even thought of because your context was different than his. And so you're going to get lit up quite a bit. And so because of this, and also the advent of the UFC, where guys who didn't know how to grapple were taken down by guys who did and humiliated, and all the strikers who didn't know how to wrestle or do jiu-jitsu were like, oh man, what do we do? All of these traditional striking styles got poo-pooed by the public. Oh, karate's useless, taekwondo is useless, kung fu is useless, etc., etc. Except kicking is an integral part of fighting. An integral part, emphasis on the part. It is not the end-all be-all of fighting. It is not the whole entirety of fighting. It is one of the pieces of the puzzle. So what does Taekwondo do? It teaches you how to kick, teaches you how to kick well, how to be a good technical kicker, how to kick with power, how to kick with control, how to kick against someone who is kicking back at you. And those are all valuable skills that all fighters should have. But do you need to put on a dobok, a traditional Taekwondo uniform, tie on a belt, learn all the forms, master the entire system, become a black belt in Taekwondo before you were able to integrate the 7 basic kicks of Taekwondo and a few variations of them into your game? No, absolutely not. You can learn that stuff fairly quickly, especially if you already know how to fight. So I use Taekwondo techniques every single time that I spar in the context of kicking. So if it's kickboxing, yeah, and guess what? You probably do too. Do you ever use a roundhouse kick? Surprise, that's a Taekwondo technique. And before anybody says, well, a Taekwondo roundhouse kick is more of a snap kick. Taekwondo in its purest form is all kicks. Round kicks, round snap kicks, round turning kicks, mid kicks, high kicks, low kicks. Now, in competition, we see kicks.
The whole point is this. People don't respect Taekwondo. It's up to us to change. People like me came up in the game, top high-level competitor. I refuse to disrespect me. I refuse for people to sport. I refuse for people to disrespect that were before. Period. That's how this is going down. Let's continue to move. Oh. Guys. See what it is. I was heartbroken. It's horrible. Get it, man. People want it. That's why we're here, guys. We're here because we're our best. Save the sport. Do our best. Give respect to the sport. Our best to have individuals that for us recognize action respected. All right, we're gonna go. I wanted to see this video. Whoa. This is sad. 18-year-old Taekwondo This is not true. That's not true. There's Nia Abdallah. There's Lynette Love. This is what I mean by disrespecting the ones before us, bro. That's great, bro. I know you guys understand. Taekwondo archive. Oh man, guys. Area. I wanted to see. I wanted to watch this.
And as soon as we get close enough to the kick, I'm gonna kick your.
First and foremost, I want to know what school this is and where it's at. And then I want to know who the coach is. I want to know if they are actually valid. That's number one. Number two, if these streamers and all these guys are going to want to do and they want to learn Taekwondo, I suggest you go to the top guys. Don't go to these people that, you know what I'm saying? Because the person, the guy, you know, whatever, you're going to go to people, whatever the. But go to the top guys if you really want to know what it is. Feel me?
Your leg out. Okay?
You gonna hold the pad for me?
All right. Actually, I'll
hold it. I bet. No, you gotta hold it.
Yeah. All right. So I'll give you each a shield, and then one of you guys over.
Yeah, you got me, gang.
Yeah.
You got me.
So you want to stay a little further?
Wait, I saw I'm kicking. No, I'm kicking, gang. You get a change? Ladies first, yeah. We go first.
Yeah, both of you guys.
Is
it fixed?
No! Come right here.
Right, so you hold the shield like this.
Let me know if it's fixed.
Like this? Yeah, so you're gonna hold like this. One hand here, one hand top. You wanna give a little space, okay, so they can hop forward, and you're gonna kick it out, okay? Like this, on your hip.
Hey, don't kick it out.
Thank you guys. You be good.
Don't kick it out. Okay.
Okay? So make sure your leg comes up.
Hey, you feel? I got you. Hit it wrong. I got you.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Are you guys ready? You're gonna kick all the way down. Okay, let's
go. Go like. Do it one more time.
So you lift up, you hop, and then you kick it out when you get close enough. Okay?
I bet.
Are you ready?
Yo, those of you that know who the person is, club this is, master instructor. Let me know. Put it in the comments. I want to know who this person is. I don't know this guy. I don't know who this guy is.
Right, homie. What?
Yeah. Lift it up. Lift the front leg up.
Again, I gotta be careful because if I say that, and like, oh, you act like you know me, I don't care.
Here you go. On your own. Let's go.
Come on!
Okay. Oh, good. Keep going.
Zia, you ready?
She did it. She did a little rep already.
Oh, in place?
You're hopping forward and then
come on. I'm hopping forward and you're stepping back. Mike, you gotta back up while she's hopping.
No, she
doesn't.
Stay still. Yeah, she's
Zolly. Okay. You gotta back up. I'm tall.
What do you mean? A little more space.
Like, I gotta go like that, right?
Talking too much. Just kick.
Kick it. Okay. When you get close enough.
Ah! You didn't let me kick it correctly.
You kick it wrong.
No, you gotta kick the pad.
My turn.
No,
hold
you
it.
didn't hold it. You didn't hold it correctly. Let me do it correctly.
No, my turn.
One more time.
One more time?
One more time.
Alright, so I got 2 times.
Okay, I'm gonna do the original kick.
Alright, bet.
Okay. He taught us this one.
Oh,
no! Hold on.
Alright, come on, bro.
Oh. You trying to kill?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Chill. Oh, chill on the.
Whoa.
You good, bro? Oh no! Oh my God! Oh my God!
All right, we gotta let the other person know now. You gotta give him.
Yeah, y'all. My turn.
Y'all turn.
Yeah. Ready? Ready?
Why did it actually crack?
Hold on. Let me try. You ready? You ready? Yo, see? Who? I hold it. You didn't hold it, throw it away? Who? You. Ah.
Off of me. Get up. This is for Kai. Get up.
I ain't gonna hold you as a master. I would never in my club. I would never ever allow anything like this in my club ever. Now, as for fun and jokes and everything, I get it. I understand. I'm cool with all of it. Cool with all of that. I get it. I understand that part. Listen. I would have done it. I would have implemented that because of just for the show that martial arts doesn't always have to be. But because of how I am as a coach, trainer, business owner, I need attention. I would have, bruh. Y'all get it.
Get up.
Kai, save me. Save me.
This is for Kai. Get up. Tell him to get up, Cammy. I'll beat your ass too.
I saw we learning in the class.
We are. Get up.
All
right. Kai. Don't bring him.
Ah! 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 Chill. Boom.
The class is done in 4 minutes anyway. Let's go get chocolate strawberries.
I thought we were learning karate, not fighting.
Can we learn one more thing?
Yeah.
Okay. And what I want to learn is... I'm scared that's how breaking down.
Oh, let me try. Wait, what that is? Wait, show me what that is. Like 30 minutes.
And then you guys can break
Show me. Yeah, we learned
We gotta break the wood?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait.
So we'll learn one more kick.
Wait.
Spray, don't break it.
So we'll learn one more kick, and then you can choose any of the kicks that we did today, and you can choose to break a board with it, okay?
I'm good.
All right, so I'm gonna show, this is the last kick we're gonna do. We're gonna do a spinning hook kick. Bring it hard. This is the spinning hook kick with the left. Hold it higher.
I'm
So
just
from
like,
here, you're gonna
bruh,
spin.
I'm over here just like, what is going on? What is happening right now? I'm just like, yo, what is happening right now? I get it, but I'm like, what is going on? I know those of you out there that are coaches and trainers. I know you guys are like, what? I get it, but
And you're gonna open up your hips, and you're just gonna slice across. So from here, kick. All right?
show us the back hook kick again. Show us the back hook kick again.
Back kick. You open up your hip.
Bam! That's it.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, you got some skills. Hey,
Which way you better do?
You don't even know.
This way. Ready?
So we're just gonna turn.
Yeah.
You really age it for like, comes to me naturally. You see him?
Pivot first. Pivot. Okay. Okay. Let's stand.
Then, what?
why does everybody do that? Why anytime they talk about Taekwondo, martial arts, everybody's got to be like, why do they have to do that, bro? When I was growing up, bro, anytime I said, yeah, I do Taekwondo, everybody was like, it was always doing that. And you know how many times that would pee me off, bro. I'd be so mad because I'd be like, that's not how Taekwondo. Like I would really be like, that's not how Taekwondo is. All that crap that you see in the movie that's not how it is. Like this is, and then I would show them like a real fight, and they'd be like, dang, bro. So what's all that? And I'd be like, bro, that's that move. That's movies. But every time you talk about Taekwondo, you always see people doing that. I hate that.
Like it? I like it. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
You good, bro? Got on tailbone.
What?
Oh.
Why do you legs so all the time?
What the that do wrong?
Yes.
Yes. Oh. All right.
Okay.
Let's try next. Your turn. Jill. Let me see what the chest is. Pivot. Leg across.
This is on your way, BB.
So,
Yes,
switch
it
your legs.
is.
Start with like this. Start like this. Switch your legs. Switch up. Yeah. Turn away from the target. And your right foot's gonna swing across. Oh, it's good.
Wow.
Wait, whoa.
Aces are fighting.
Hold on. Time out. I hurt myself.
You hurt yourself? You good? Oh shoot. Hey, whoa. What the? I'm good. I think you good. Nah, you good, bro. You good. You sure?
Bro, suck it up.
You're breathing.
No, you good. It's not
good.
No, you're not.
Sorry.
The aces are fighting.
Team on him now. Nah, come on. Team on him. He's not. Yeah. Oh, get back.
In here playing games. Saw Kyle here doing Taekwondo, karate. Y'all, why does everybody reference? That's really all they know. Can't be mad, man. Can't be mad. That's all they know. All right, guys, man. I appreciate you guys coming through. And make sure y'all like, subscribe. Make sure you guys follow. Make sure you guys comment and share and everything like that. We got a lot of accomplished today, man. We talked about a lot of stuff, man. Talked about a lot of stuff. We talked about, let's recap. We talked about what's going on, what's getting ready to happen with 2028 Olympic venue, right? Talked about that. We watched a couple of fights. Saying we looked at Mark Lopez fight, watched we saw a lot, man. We saw some highlights. We got it all in, man. And this is what we're gonna, again, like I said, this is what we're gonna be doing, ladies. This is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be talking about this stuff. We're gonna be going all up in. We listened to what Herb Perez said about, certain individuals. You know what I mean? We talked about, a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna be getting it in, man. We're gonna be getting it in. And chat, I just hope you guys are prepared for what's to come, man. You guys are prepared for what's to come. I just want to say, I appreciate you guys coming in. Again, we're gonna be watching everything. We're gonna be talking about all, getting into the nitty gritty of it. Right? So furthermore, I just want to say thank you guys coming. Time is it, man? 11:03 my time, Eastern Standard. We should be back tomorrow, maybe. So, getting it in, grinding it out. We're grinding it out. Those of you that see this one more time, those of you that see this, like and subscribe, comment, stick it with us. I appreciate you guys coming out.